of the suspects caused the death of the suspects. Sir, it is therefore justified to conclude that the suspects lost their lives due to extrajudicial killing by the Assam police, organizing a fake encounter which the Supreme Court observed and equated to cold-blooded murder in its judgment on Prakash Kadam versus Ram Prasad Vishwanath Gupta case in 2011. The above finding leads to the conclusion that there were widespread violation of fundamental rights and human rights guaranteed under the Constitution against the suspects since the arrest and even after their death. In this case, the Assam police violated the supremacy of the Constitution and the rule of law. Inadequate measures are not taken that could deter other police force in the country. It will serve as a green light for other unethical police forces to misuse their power and authority. Unethical police personnel like them pose a threat to democracy, the Constitution, and the citizens. Therefore, protecting citizens from the unethical activities and abuse of power is necessary for constitutional democracy like ours. Since the cause of their death is being recorded by the police as death succumbed during a firing, it became increasingly challenging for any investigation agency to delve deeper into the matter. Despite the overwhelming evidence, the suspect's human and fundamental rights remain unchecked. From the moment of their arrest to their untimely demise, as such, the only viable solution to ensure justice for the victims and their grieving families is the establishment of a special investigation team led by a judge or judges from the esteemed Supreme Court. This approach will guarantee a thorough and impartial examination of events leading to the tragic loss of life, ultimately delivering the justice that is rightfully deserved. An impartial investigation headed by judges of the Supreme Court is an absolute necessity in order to maintain integrity and credibility in the process. The potential risk of threat and bribes influencing the outcome of investigations are significantly lowered when conducted by a commission under the guidance of the highest judicial authority in the country. Such a commission would serve as a powerful deterrent against corrupt practices within the police fraternity, preventing them from wielding unchecked power over the lives of citizens. It is crucial to uphold the principle of justice and fairness by establishing a special investigation team commission led by Supreme Court judges to ensure accountability and transparency in the process. Lastly, the justice for the victim, particularly in this case, and the fate of many others who can become victims, depend upon your decision today. Believing in your wisdom and your empathy for the vulnerable section, including the scheduled tribes of India, we are confident of a positive response from your office. This is sign off by Mrs. Naini Kim Hoki, President, Kuki Women Organization for Human Rights, and Rebecca Mar, President, Mar Women Association, General Headquarter. And this is also copied to Chairperson, National Commission for Human Rights for their information and necessary actions.